Energy sustains life, and renewable energy empowers our sustenance. At present, India's installed renewable energy capacity has crossed 100 gigawatt, excluding large hydro, showcasing remarkable response to India's commitment to deploy 450 gigawatt renewable energy by 2030. As it accelerates the integration of huge amounts of renewable energy, unprecedented levels of clean energy would become available, strengthening the country's energy security and reducing its economy's carbon intensity. The share of renewable energy generation is expected to increase from 18% to 44% by 2029-30, while that of thermal is expected to reduce from 78% to 52%. But integration of renewable energy poses challenges to the grid stability. India's RE integration plans critically hinge on its coal-based power plants having the flexibility to tune their generation responsively to the variable RE generation as wind and solar energy vary with prevalent weather conditions. USAID's Greening the Grid Renewable Integration and Sustainable Energy or GTG-RISE initiative addressed the issue by helping establish the Coal Flexibility Framework in India. Over the past 3 years, USAID through this initiative partnered with NTPC Limited and GSECL, the Gujarat state utility, to pilot flexible operations of coal units. The pilot included a study to assess the techno-economic feasibility of flexible operation at coal plants and developed a business case for policy and regulatory incentives for flexible operation.
The basic view of the study was to find out the cost of cycling, flexible operation, what will the costs involved, and what are the various problems that we are going to face during this cyclic operation. And this has given us a lot of data, and I can share with you out here. I think this is the first study that was done in India in power sector, in any of the stations, to actually identify and quantify the amount of cost that is going to be involved for the cyclic operation. Going forward, again with the help of USAID, we did another study at Mauda, our 500 megawatt unit. The basic aim of this study was to see if you can run the units at 40% technical minimum. And we were able to achieve this feat for a span of 2 hours. But both these two studies have given us a lot of valuable data, and we hope to use this data going forward for further flexibilization of our units.
The pilot supported NTPC and GSECL in achieving the lowest possible load points while still maintaining all other parameters under stable conditions. The large body of evidence it has generated is helping formulate a long-term flexibilization roadmap for India and in boosting integration of renewables.
The RE integration is must to have proper energy mix, and going forward this RE integration will further increase. So in the USAID study, it is observed that the flexibility and flexible operation of the thermal power stations, that has some cost. But in the CERC's regulations, there is compensation for low load operation and on various parameters of heat rate and specific oil consumption. But the same is not there in the Honorable GERC regulation. So the need of the hour is that such type of compensation should be incorporated in the regulation so that the utilities can operate the unit at low PLF, but at the same time they get compensation for the operational and maintenance problems they are facing.
Over 500 plant operators have been trained for flexible operation and fleet-wide strategy developed for NTPC and GSECL. Technical interventions and operational changes have helped secure the success of this initiative.
So with the help of GTG-RISE, we were able to run our units up to 55% and then 40% in systematic way. With the scientific manner they have provided us the guidelines, we followed those guidelines, and now with this help of GTG-RISE project, our people now they are trained and they are running our units well below 55%. And I think we have escalated this procedure to all of our stations.
A crucial testimony to the pilot's success and part of its scalability efforts is the replication of the effort by Karnataka's state utility KPCL to make its coal plants more flexible. The low-load test runs are providing the building blocks for adoption of flexible operations. The US-India collaboration led to development of a business case for policy and regulatory changes to implement coal flexing at a larger scale in India.
Government of India, Minister of Power and our Regulatory Commission CRC, they have been doing a lot to push for this flexibilization. They have given the regulation for 55% technical minimum. They have also compensated the stations which are running on part load. So therefore, they are pushing the utilities to go for a part load running of their units to support the renewable integration, and they are also facilitating by giving the compensations. So seeing all these things, I think the government is moving in the right direction.
This strategic clean energy partnership between the United States and India captures their resolute commitment to a cleaner and sustainable environment, the two watchwords of the 21st century.